The United Nations is predicting that a record 274 million people, who together would amount to the world's fourth most populous country, will require emergency humanitarian aid next year. The UN said the countries needing aid would include Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Myanmar, Syria, and Yemen, as they face a raft of challenges such as war, insecurity, hunger, climate change, and the coronavirus pandemic. The Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, in its annual overview of future needs, is projecting a 17% jump in the number of people who will need urgent assistance in 2022, and is appealing to donors to provide $41 billion to help 183 million people who are in need. This year, donors provided over $17 billion for projects in last year's Global Humanitarian Overview from OCHA. But funding has been less than half of the UN requests for 2021. The overview lays out country-specific plans for 30 countries, half of them in Africa, and most of the rest in the Middle East or Latin America.
Aid does save lives. It can, and it can do it here and now. It's no solution. And we see in many countries, Afghanistan is just one most recent example, humanitarian assistance is not a remedy for the people of Afghanistan. It's ideally, and we hope, and we believe, and we count on being able to deliver for the people of Afghanistan now in the first emergency term, but it isn't a way to stabilize society.
The OCHA says more than 24 million people require life-saving assistance in Afghanistan, driven by conflict, political turmoil, the coronavirus, economic shocks, and the worst drought in more than a generation.